Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shikha and today we are going to discuss about flat plate collectors in non-conventional energy resources. Now, uh, in this first we will start what is flat plate collectors. So the flat plate collectors forms the heat of any solar energy collection system designed for operation in the low temperature range from ambient to 60 or the medium temperature from ambient to 100. Means the flat plate solar collectors. These are the collectors which collects the sun's radiation or heat in the form of heat energy, and from that they will use it for manufacture or to implement in the various of their uses. So in this, as I told you, a flat plate collectors form the heat of any solar energy collection system that is designed for the operation in low temperature range. A well-engineered flat plate collector is delivers heat at a relatively low cost for a long duration, because we have solar energy as a free source of energy, and because in a very low means where temperature is very low, so very high they means very or low temperature areas or high temperature areas, in that we can easily get solar radiations for to store that, and means to take the to make operations on that, as like by these flat plate collectors that delivers the heat at a relatively low cost for a long duration. The flat plate collectors is basically a heat exchanger which transfers the radiant energy of the incident sunlight to the sensible heat of a working fluid, liquid, or air. As I told you earlier, these flat plate collectors, these are basically a heat exchanger. I told, right? They will take the source, they take the sunlight heat from the sun, and they will store it as a heat energy, and then they will implement the you and then they will use that by making, means according to their use, according to the requirement they will use that. So here it is told that the flat plate collectors is basically a heat exchanger that exchange heat which transfers the radiant energy of the incident sunlight, that sunlight that is incidenting on that collectors. It will transfer that radiant energy to the sensible heat of a working fluid, liquid, or air. Means to a sensible heat, means that working fluid, liquid, or air, it will be there. It will transfer to that and it will exchange the heat and it will make it usable for the users. Now, uh, so the flat plate collectors are the flat plate collectors have the following advantages over other types of solar energy. As I told you, the flat plate collectors, these are heat exchangers which transfer the free energy as we are getting from the sun. It will make it usable for us. So they have the advantages over the other types of solar energy collectors, as how they have it is like it, because this flat plate collectors, they absorb direct, diffuse, and reflected components of solar radiation. Means they will absorb what directly diffuse and reflected components from the solar sun's radiation they are getting, and are fixed in tilt and orientation, and thus there is no need of tracking the sun. Means it is, since it is a flat plate collector, okay, so we don't need to track the sun because it is spread everywhere. Means it is spread in a area, so from wherever the light will fall, it will directly absorb it. And these are easy to make and are low in cost. It is because it is a collector of a flat plate, means it is easy and convenient to make, and are available in low cost for the use, have comparatively low maintenance cost and long life, and over and operate at comparatively high efficiency. Means its efficiency also very high, because of it is available in low cost, and its maintenance also low. It doesn't require a very high expenses for maintaining, and it has long life. So it operated comparatively high its efficiency, in the sense its efficiency is more. Now, as you can see, a typical liquid flat plate collector is, as you can see here in this diagram, it has the components like black insulation, as you can see here, and the side casing and liquid outlet and cover plate glasses, black and absorb plates, liquid pipes, and liquid inlet. Means it is like liquid will be there, then from that the liquid will get heated, and then after that that liquid outlet is there, and that energy it will take it will maintain, and it will exchange as a heat exchanger. They will exchange and they will make it to use. Now, exposed cross section through the double glazed flat plate collector. These are the working means inside it's inside the that one glazed flat plate collector will be there. So that diagram it is shown here. Now in this contains, you can see here, this is outlet, inlet, it will be there. And now insulation, okay, insulation casing absorbing plate is this black one for the absorption of sunlight. Now this is the fluid tube where insulation, that liquid it will go, and then it will be out, okay, from there. Now, the types of flat plate collectors. In flat plate collectors, the heat loss by the convention is more important in the determination of their performance. Hence, heat loss, because in flat plate collectors, the heat loss, because we are collecting the heat, we are making use of the heat, whatever we are getting from the sun. So the heat loss by the convention is more important in the determination of their performance. Their efficiency is measured by this, the whatever how much the heat loss is due to the convention, whatever the heat we are getting in loss. Now, the flat plate collectors are basically divided into two categories according to their use. According to their use, these are categorized in two categories, that are water or liquid heaters and air heaters. Means either we will use water or a liquid heater, or we will use air heaters, just like a warm air in winters we will like that. These collectors mean for these uses are subdivided as follows. You can see here this division is as shown in the figure, and its subdivision also is there, just like flat plate collectors are there. So now in this, water or liquid heater will be there. Means, as I told, two main category, that is water or liquid heater and air heater. These are divided into pipe and fin type, water sandwich type, and semi sandwich type. Now air heater is fine plate, metal matrix, and corrugated plate with selection surface. And these are, after this also, different collectors with single glazing. Means on the basis of glazing, these are the divisions, as you can see here. There are many different types of divisions are there, so you see. Okay. Now, the three types of the division, that is type 1 is pipe and in type, in which flows only in which it flows only in the pipe, and hence has comparatively low wetted area and liquid capacity, as shown in the figure. As you can see in this figure, according to this only, means it has the comparatively low wetted area and liquid capacity, as shown. Now the type 2 is rectangular or cylindrical full sandwich type, in which both the wetted area and the water capacity are high, as in figure it is shown. In this rectangular or cylindrical full sandwich, I told, right, means sandwich, semi sandwich type are there, and the sandwich type is there, fine pipe type. So these are the explanation of that. Now the type 3 roll bond type or semi sandwich, I told, right, semi sandwich type, intermediate between type 1 and type 2. Now a brief comparative survey of the various types of absorber plates is given. The best choice of the collector panel depends on the particular application. For low temperature requirements, such as in warming swimming pools, the plastic full water sandwich panel may be the most appropriate choice. Means it is telling that the best choice of collector panel depends on the particular application. Means on what we want to apply that. So for low temperature requirements, just like if you want less temperature, such as in warming swimming pools, or the plastic full water sandwich panel may be the most appropriate choice. And for domestic and industrial applications, higher temperatures are required, and therefore higher efficiency, reliability, and long life are the main characteristics required for such applications. Pipe and fin type panel may be more suitable. So according to our use, and means particular applications on what we are using. So on according to that, we have to choose the collector panels. Means because I told right here, the in this we have the partitions, we have subdivisions also. So what is most efficient for our use and our convenient, and so for that, as I told you, the three types are there. So for if we want low temperature, not high temperature, so we have to use the sandwich panel. It will be appropriate choice. And if we want high temperatures for industrial or domestic purpose applications, so it should be long life and it should be high temperature, and efficiency also it should be more. So for that applications, we will use pipe and fin type panels that are more suitable for this. So today we discussed about this about flat plate collectors, which are nothing but the heat exchangers that is make us that will absorb the heat from the sunlight and exchange it into the in and exchange it and make it usable for the applications in applications of the user, as it wants low temperature requirements and or it have high temperature requirements. According to that, we will use the sandwich panels and pipe and fin type panel accordingly to that. Hope you guys understand the video and it will be helpful for you to get the flat plate collectors. Thank you.